How you doing? This is Xenophobic73, just doing an update video for the PS4 System Beta Update 6.0. On the previous video, which was very successful, I touched base on some of the family management settings on the PS4. Just continuing from that, I'm just going to go into settings there, just show a few of the parental controls. Okay, you'll see family management, and as you can see here, parental controls, family management, you'll see PS4 restrictions, and that's going to give you a few settings there. Just wait for the PS4 just to run into it. You'll see family members, which is obviously me. I've just created a temporary guardian parent, which is mum, so it actually assigns you and other users. Okay, if you just come out of that and you go up to PS4 system restrictions, now this is actually what this is system settings. So the default passcode for that is 0000, and for that you do, yeah, that's it. It brings you into that. Now obviously you can change that to whatever you want, but in case you forget it, it defaults to 4 zeros anyway. New creation and guest login. If you select not allowed, you can prevent people from creating new users or logging in on guests on the PS4. Also, existing users have never signed into the PlayStation Network will be unable to sign into the PlayStation Network. So that's obviously allowed. You can then switch that to not allowed, and that will then obviously block people from actually creating new users and creating guest login. Okay, so if you come back there, if you go, and then we go to web filter, and basically use a web filter to block harmful websites from being displayed on the PS4's internet browser. If you click into that, you will see that now you might have actually seen on the PlayStation 4 on the PSN store that Trend Micro for PlayStation 4. Now this is basically as a firewall, so it stops your child from going onto any sort of harmful websites, adult websites. It basically just tells you the recommendation not to go in there, and actually, and if it does, if you do actually click in it, it actually stops you from doing that. So we'll just come back out of that. So once you go into PlayStation Store and download the version of Trend Micro, then obviously gives you all the online settings then. Default parental controls, which is basically change the default parental controls to users who have joined the PlayStation Network and guests who don't sign into the PlayStation Network. So if we just go into that, you'll see you can restrict age level for games. If you go into that, you'll see that the PEGI age registration system, which is on all PlayStation software, you'll see that it actually confines to that PEGI system. So obviously 3, 7, 12, 16 and 18. So obviously if the software that you're going into is actually older than your child, then obviously that software is not going to run because it's set for those particular parameters. And again, this is depending on this is all controlled through your password system. So if that then is clicked into, it does ask you for that passcode. So yeah, providing you've locked that and it's not set to the default, then obviously does restrict the user from going into that. So if we come back out of that, and we go into age level for Blu-ray disc and DVDs. So again, this does allow and not allow the use of Blu-ray discs, DVD, and yeah, that's basically what that does. So if your child has an inkling of putting on something that maybe wouldn't be suitable for them, it will not allow that to play. So we come back out of that, and use of the PSVR, which is, yeah, pretty much allowed, not allowed. So again, obviously for the likes of epilepsy and things like that, now a child under 12, you want a child getting sick or dizzy because of the use of that device. And obviously the final one there now is use of your internet browser, which is obviously allow on not allow. Again, we just click into that. Pretty simple toggle switch there, now allow or not allow the use of the internet browser. So if we come back out of that, and obviously temporary, now go down to temporary disable PS4 system restrictions. So I'll just click into that, and then it gives you, again, temporarily allows all users of the PS4 to use these applications and devices without any system restrictions. So obviously games, DVDs, Blu-rays, VR, internet browser, parental controls for network features won't be disabled. PS4 restrictions are enabled again when you do any of the following things, which is manually turn off this setting or turn off the PS4. Again, you disable and manually temporarily disable those settings there as well. Okay, so if we come back out of that, and obviously the final one there is change your system restriction passcode. So again, that passcode is paramount of your kind of full control of those 5 settings there now. So and we come back out of that, and yeah, and you come out back to the main screen. That pretty much is one of the features of the up and coming 6.0 update. Again, this was given access by Sony, as it always is. Every time there's a system update, you have an opportunity to put in your email, and you get to try a software update before it goes to finalizing and it's released to everyone. Okay, I hope you found this video insightful and helpful. If you'd like to see other further videos like that, you can always let me know in updates and comments, and please do hit subscribe if you do enjoy the content, and I will see you again on the next update. All right, take care of yourself. Bye bye.